Alright, how's it going? It's been a while since I made an update, so I figured it was time to do a new one. Unfortunately, like most of my updates, there's not much to update with because I'm in the Army. We don't do a whole lot in the Army. I've got myself set up to... Well, actually I do have an update. My packet to get my LASIK eye surgery is completed. All I have to do is call up Fort Campbell, be like, hey, pencil me in, fax down the paperwork, and I don't know what happens after that. Hopefully I get on the list, so I gotta do that. That's one of my next, that's what I'm gonna be doing this week. I went through ammo handling class last week. It was great, awesome class. Kept me busy all week long, got me out of PT and work all week long, except for Thursday. Had to do ruck march, but hey, other than that, it was a pretty good week. So, well, man, really not a whole lot went on. I went out a couple of times this weekend, had some good times with some really good friends. On Friday night, you know who you are, yeah, had a good time. And then Saturday night, went out with a couple other friends, had a good time. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. You wouldn't believe the in-depth MP checkpoints all over Post, because people just don't understand the concept of I'm drinking, I shouldn't be driving, but yet people still do it. Unfortunately, we had another DUI over the weekend. Whoopity-doo. Apparently now my unit, my company is the leading company for DUIs. Huh, way to go, Foxtrot. What else? Got all my stuff in finally. I got my computer. Thank God for Macs. Yep, I hate Windows. That's the way to go right there is Macintosh. Actually, you know what? I've been debating it, and I think I'm going to go into my nerd side. That right there, some of y'all have seen before, some of you haven't. That's something a buddy of mine drew up for me. That's a character of mine. I actually have a costume based on that image. Well, that the image was based on. That costume actually landed me conglomeration, blah, blah, blah. Presented to the Who Shot First, Best in Show. Got a trophy. Nice, neat little certificate. That is because I am a Star Wars nerd. And me and a buddy of mine did a skit in which we kind of spoofed the Who's on First. And some of you have seen it. If not, you could hit me up and I can show you a link. But yeah, we got first place. It was pretty cool, you know. So for a nerd, I actually won something. It wasn't bad at all. And then, of course, you got, for the first time in my life, a bookshelf big enough to hold all my books. Now, bam, there's books behind. So I've yet to actually go through and try to organize all this because there's 70 some odd novels right there. Yes, this is the extent of how much of a nerd I am. And I'm very, very proud of it because I am a collector. I like to collect collections. My comic books, I got those put up. I ain't pulling those out. I guess I'll show my DVDs. I got this drawer. And then I got this drawer. Yep. That's my collection of movies. You know, that's what drawers are for, you know. Of course, got the Xbox, the TV, got the Warhammer figures, which I might break out sometime. So, Walk the Line, pretty good movie. Children of Men, very good movie. So, maybe sometime around I'll bust out some of my stuff. Well, probably not all of it. I'll probably just break out the helmet. I just don't feel like digging it out right now. So, let's see, what else can I show off of merit? Oh, here we go. My biggest my biggest idol, man that I've looked up to all my life, you know, media-wise, would be this man, George Carlin. This is his autobiography that he never got to really finish. It was actually him and Tony Hendra wrote it together. They worked together on this. And I have to say, if you ever get a chance, George Carlin, Last Words, pretty good book. It has some interesting things. I did not know that George Carlin was as big a cokehead as he is. Well, was at the time. He went through some hard times in his life. I was thoroughly surprised about some of the things I read. But it was a good read, definitely. I'm one last chapter, but it's kind of not really the real meat of the story, if you were. Let's see. Nothing. Yep, so, and what do we got going on work-wise? Nothing really much, just doing the same old. I'm sorry, folks, but unless y'all, write in and let me know what you want to know about, ain't a whole lot that I can share with you, because I live a pretty simple life. I get up, I go to work, I eat 3 square meals, take one good shit, go home, and go back to bed. Where's the fucking mystery, right? And for those of you playing at home, that's a George Carlin quote. But it's pretty much what I do, I mean, my life is not very outgoing. There's not a lot to do for me right now, just because, you pay your bills, you're broke, and I'm always broke. So, yep. Once again, another boring video brought to you by me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and cut this off here. Like I said, y'all want to know stuff about basic training or AIT, whatever little bit that I can share with you, man, I'll be down with that. Try me in. If you got questions about my personal life, or what I do for fun, I kind of want to make this a little bit more interactive, kind of change things up a little bit to get more active with doing it, because I like doing this. I enjoy this, and those of you who watch it, I got a couple of you guys that I've talked to. You guys are real supporters, and you guys are getting ready to go into the basic training in a few months. And more power to you all. You know who you are. I really, really hope you guys get successful. So definitely, if you got questions, you got whatever, hit me up, and I'll see what I can accommodate with. So, yep, I think that just about does it for this video. So, I will catch you on the next one.